I started doing wholesale when I was working a dead-end job in engineering as a way to make some extra side income. I was fresh out of school, riddled with student debt, and wanting to find a way out. Fast forward a couple of years, I've done millions of dollars in sales, multiple six figures in sheer profit, and I support my family on a full-time basis. But let's face it, starting a business can be scary. In the first year alone, 20% of new businesses fall flat on their face, and over 50% of businesses go the way of the dodo bird within just 5 years. So in this video, I'm gonna share some tips about my journey that can help you avoid the mistakes that I and many others have made along the way. And these are gonna be able to save you a ton of time, but most importantly, a lot of money. I'll also let you in on a secret that is so simple. It's gonna make sure that you don't have to import anything from China, and you don't have to take up any physical space in your own home storing and packing and labeling products. So tip number one is you have to find the right business model. Now I know the internet is slammed with different ways about how to make your first dollar online. This is a rabbit hole that I went down myself, and I ended up landing on something called Amazon Wholesale. Now put very simply, Amazon Wholesale is essentially setting up a company, finding and opening up accounts with suppliers that can sell you products of very popular brand names. And I'm talking about brand names like Adidas, Disney, Swiffer, and Clorox. And we're gonna take those brand name items that we got at a discount, and we're gonna sell them at full retail price on Amazon, and we're gonna be able to pocket the difference, also known as our profits. So here on my screen is an example of what a wholesale product might look like. So as we can see, we're taking a look at this Irish Spring body wash, and I want to draw your attention to something really cool and important. We see this right-hand side of the screen, we have something in this box, and this box is actually called a buy box. Now you're gonna notice something. This product says that it ships from Amazon, and it said that it's sold by a company called Active Deal. Now Active Deal is actually an Amazon seller, much like myself. So what happens is anytime somebody comes to this listing, they're looking to buy a 3-pack of Irish Spring body wash, and they click add to cart or buy now, this seller actually gets attributed that sale. And so every single time someone clicks buy now, the seller is actually getting $30.16 attributed to their account. Now they would have went to one of their suppliers that they found and probably purchased these for maybe $10, $11. And so they're gonna pocket the difference from what they sell it for, less any fees and shipping, and they're able to take home pure profit without having to create any businesses, without having to do any marketing, and without having to import anything from overseas. So tip number two is you're gonna wanna figure out what the hell do you actually sell on Amazon? So the best way that we find products for our business is actually just taking a look at all the brand name items that we know, love, and already trust. If it's something that you're already buying and using, likely other people are doing just the same. So one of my favorite products that I like to use is something called BioSteel. So here's a look at what BioSteel looks like on Amazon. This is a product that we've actually sold in the past. And if you stick to the end, I'm gonna show you some of the actual results that we got selling BioSteel on Amazon. So as we can see, there's a number of different products to choose from. So I'm just gonna click into one and we're gonna check it out together. The coolest thing about this business model is we have software that we can use that can tell us exactly what's going on with this product. So as we remember from the last tip, we can see the same thing is happening here. This product is ships from Amazon and is sold by Air Warehouse, which is a third-party seller. So next we're gonna use something called our Hero Launchpad Scanner. This is just gonna tell us how this product is performing on Amazon. So right now we can see that this sells over 800 units per month, and sellers are actually making over $25,000 with just this one single BioSteel product alone. So now that we know that there's a massive demand for BioSteel and people are clearly purchasing this product, the next thing that we would need to look at is where the heck do we actually get this product from, and how do we get access to it at a wholesale discount? Well, to do that, we're gonna use one of the most well-known websites on the internet that we've all used called Google. And so all we're gonna do is we're gonna go in and we're gonna type in a couple of keywords that we need to know in order to find some of these suppliers. So first we're gonna go in and we're gonna start with the brand name. Next, we're going to be looking for what's called wholesalers. These are the types of companies that ultimately have these products available for us. They can sell to us in bulk at a discount. And then we need to pick a target area. So for this, I'm going to use the USA as an example. Now, the magic of these searches and what makes it really effective is knowing what to look for. So you want to look for suppliers that have the word wholesale or distributor in it, which is another name for a type of supplier that we might work with. So as we're scrolling, we see a few different sponsored ads. We see BioSteel's website themselves being the brand. And then we do come across one called K's Wholesale. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open that up. Let's take a look at K's Wholesale. So we do see a lot of good things here. We see that they sell in multiple different categories and multiple different types of products. We see that they are business only, it says along here across the top. And we see that we actually would have to create an account with them in order to get access to actually purchase this product. So K's Wholesale looks like a really good potential for being able to open up an account and get access to this BioSteel. Our next simple steps would just be calling up K's Wholesale, telling them that we're interested in purchasing the products at wholesale and in bulk, getting access to those products, and then selecting the ones that we ultimately want to sell, and then sending it into Amazon and seeing it sell through. Tip number 3 is building and keeping the momentum. So running a business is absolutely not something that's just completely passive, where you can just sit around on the beach all day and have it working in the background for you. But once you start to build that momentum, all you're gonna have to do is go ahead and maintain it. So part of the work of running this business is making sure that we don't run out of stock. So as we start to get low on our stock, we're gonna then contact our supplier back. We're gonna order more of those products, send them back into Amazon so that we can continue to sell those products through. This is something known as inventory management. And so managing your inventory is a key part to Amazon. And one thing you want to do is make sure that you continually have enough stock so that you're never running out. So by keeping a close monitor on the levels of stock that you have or the number of units, as you start to become low, you can make what's called replenishment orders with your suppliers to make sure that you're never running out of stock. So tip number 4 is our super secret tip. And this is something that nobody is telling you on social media. And that's when you're doing Amazon wholesale, your relationships with your suppliers are going to absolutely change the game for you. The ability to have a great relationship with your supplier could literally be the difference between superstar products or selling absolute duds. The more that you communicate and the more you do business with your suppliers and build a real, genuine relationship, the more profitable and quick selling items they're likely to share with you first. So take, for example, this Abs of Steel workout cream that we purchased from one of our suppliers. We got such a good deal on this product and we were able to sell it for the better part of a couple of years. So as you can see from this one single product, we made nearly $90,000 in sales and we profited almost $16,000 from one single product. And we ordered multiple products from just this one supplier. And it's by having such a great relationship with the companies that we work with that we're able to get these types of items that we're able to order again and again and again. And we eventually sold over 2,000 units of this single item, along with many other items that we got from this supplier. And then the 5th tip that I have for you is to just rinse and repeat. But the key here is staying focused. It's absolutely crucial that you stay focused throughout your day and week to make sure that you're accomplishing all the different tasks that you ultimately need to get completed. So I have a relatively busy work schedule because I have more than just the one business going on. So I use a couple of really simple tricks to keep everything organized. So I just use a very simple Google Calendar. And as you can see, I have it filled out for Monday to Friday. And I'm making sure to schedule different things in, like team meetings with my team. I even do one-on-ones with some of our employees quite often. I'll make sure to schedule in things like lunch and gym. And then I have large blocks and sections for focused work. So this is when I really just put my head down and get done all the different tasks that I need to get done on a week by week basis. And then also, I'm a little bit old school, so I make sure to sit down every single day, and I'm actually gonna write down on a physical notebook all the different tasks that I need to get done for the day. And then whenever I have those focused work blocks, I'm actually going through and knocking off those different tasks just to make sure that I'm able to get everything done. So these have been the tips that I wanted to share with you so that you can be successful following my journey and avoid all the mistakes that I made along the way. Before you click off though, I want to show you what we've been able to do with the BioSteel brand that I promised earlier. So as you can see, we've sold almost $20,000 worth of BioSteel, and we've sold a variety of different flavors, sizes, etc., all from one single supplier that we were able to find with the method that we showed you earlier in this video. Thanks so much for tuning in. Jump down to the comment section and I want you to give me a hashtag wholesale so I know that this model makes sense and it looks like something that you could potentially input into your business and completely change your financial future. As well, there's gonna be a link in the description that's going to let you know a little bit more about the things that we do here at Marketplace Superheroes and how we could potentially actually help you put a business like this into place for yourself, where you could generate tens or maybe even hundreds of thousands of dollars in pure profit. That's all I have for you today, and we will see you in the next video.